Ferrari is a team that is always under the microscope, but as the 2026 season gets closer, that pressure is only going to increase. The team is working on a brand new car known as Project 678, and it's a huge moment for them. After a tough 2025 season, Ferrari needs to get this right. Let's take a look at everything we know so far about what they're doing for 2026. The biggest changes for 2026 are happening with the power unit. The new regulations mean that the power will be split almost 50-50 between the V6 engine and the electric motor. This is a big shift from the current cars, where the engine does most of the work. Ferrari has been working hard on this new power unit, and the early signs are positive. They've been testing it on a dynamic dyno, which is a special machine that can simulate race conditions, and the results have been good. One of the key challenges is that the MGU-H, a part that recovers energy from the exhaust, is being removed. This means that the battery will only be recharged by the MGU-K during braking. This could lead to a loss of electric power on the straights, but Ferrari seems to have found a way to manage this. Their tests have shown that they are exceeding their initial targets for energy recovery, which is a great sign. This is a critical area because if a team can't manage their energy effectively, they will be at a huge disadvantage in the races. The ability to deploy electric power at the right moments will be crucial for both attacking and defending. One of the most interesting decisions Ferrari has made is to use a steel alloy cylinder head for their engine, instead of the more common aluminum. This was a decision that was kept secret for a long time. The steel head is heavier, but it's also stronger and can handle higher pressures and temperatures. This is important because the new power units will be heavier overall. The steel head also has copper and ceramic components, which helps with its performance. This decision was led by Enrico Gualtieri, the technical director for engines, and it shows that Ferrari is willing to take risks to find an advantage. It's a bold move, but if it pays off, it could give them a significant edge over their rivals. The choice of materials is a key battleground in Formula One, and Ferrari is hoping that their choice of steel will give them an edge in reliability and performance. Ferrari is also focusing on making the engine as stable and efficient as possible. They're not just chasing peak power. They want a power curve that is linear and easy for the drivers to use. This is important with the new hybrid engines, where the power delivery can be tricky to manage. They're using direct injection and a pre-chamber ignition system to achieve this. The goal is to have an engine that is not only powerful, but also reliable and drivable. A powerful engine is useless if the drivers can't control it, so this focus on drivability is very important. A smooth power delivery will give the drivers more confidence and allow them to push the car to its limits. Another key part of the design is how the power unit fits into the chassis. Ferrari has designed the engine to be as compact as possible, which gives the aerodynamicists more freedom to design the rest of the car. The battery is also lightweight and densely packed, and the cooling system has been carefully designed. All of this should allow Ferrari to have a slimmer rear axle, which is a big advantage for aerodynamics. A slim rear end allows for cleaner airflow to the rear wing, which means more downforce and better performance. This integration between the engine and the chassis is a key area of development, and Ferrari seems to be on the right track. The chassis and suspension are also getting a complete overhaul. The 2026 cars will be shorter, narrower, and lighter than the current cars. This should make them more nimble and agile. Ferrari is also making a big change to their suspension. They are expected to use a pushrod suspension at both the front and the rear of the car. This is the first time a Ferrari F1 car will have a rear pushrod suspension since 2010. Red Bull is also expected to use a similar design, so it seems to be a popular choice for the new regulations. The suspension is a critical part of the car as it affects how the car handles and how it uses its tyres. Getting the suspension right will be key to success in 2026. A good suspension will allow the drivers to attack the corners with confidence and to get the most out of the tyres. Ferrari has a very specific testing plan for the new car. They will launch Project 678 on January 23rd, just before the first pre-season test in Barcelona. they will actually have two different versions of the car for testing. The first version, the launch spec car, will be used in Barcelona to check things like the engine packaging and the electronics. Then a B-spec car will be introduced for the final two tests in Bahrain. This two-car strategy will allow them to gather as much data as possible and make sure they are ready for the first race. It's a smart approach as it gives them more time to develop the car and to fix any problems that they find. It also allows them to test different design concepts and to choose the best one for the start of the season. Aerodynamics will also be very different in 2026. The new cars will have active aerodynamics on both the front and rear wings. This means that the drivers will be able to adjust the angle of the wings to reduce drag on the straights. Ferrari has been seen testing a movable front wing on their Mule car, which is a modified version of their 2025 car. This shows that they are already working hard on this new technology. The goal of the active Aero is to make the cars more efficient and to improve racing. It's a complex system, but if Ferrari can get it right, it could be a huge advantage. The ability to reduce drag on the straights will be crucial for top speed, while the ability to increase downforce in the corners will be crucial for grip and handling. Overall, Ferrari's approach to 2026 seems to be very methodical and well planned. They are not taking any shortcuts. They are focusing on the fundamentals and making sure that every part of the car is as good as it can be. They have a clear vision and they are working hard to make it a reality. The pressure is on, but Ferrari seems to be up to the challenge. The next few months will be crucial, but if they can get everything right, they could be a real force to be reckoned with in 2026. They have the drivers, they have the resources, and they have the motivation. Now, they just need to deliver. The Tifosi are waiting. The whole world is waiting. Ferrari is more than just a team, it's a legend. And in 2026, they have a chance to add another chapter to that legend. They have a chance to return to the top of Formula One, and they are doing everything they can to make that happen. The pressure is immense, but so is the opportunity. If they can get it right, they could dominate the sport for years to come. If they get it wrong, it could be another long wait for the Tifosi. The stakes are high, but that's what makes Formula One so exciting. What do you think about Ferrari's plans for 2026? Do you think they can finally win a championship? And what are your overall expectations for the upcoming 2026 season? Let us know in the comments below, and if interested, make sure to click on the video that's appearing on your screen right now.